Meghan Markle has not been seen in public in weeks. And it was even more surprising that she skipped the Super Bowl even if her husband, Prince Harry, attended the sports event. What made things even more shocking was the fact that Princess Eugenie flew all the way from the United Kingdom to the United States just to accompany her cousin to the Super Bowl. All this while Markle stayed at home with her two children, Archie and Lilibet. New Idea, in its February 28 issue, claimed that Meghan Markle's absence at the Super Bowl was quite surprising. And it's possible that she skipped the sports event to avoid getting more criticisms. It makes no sense that Meghan wouldn't attend with Harry. There's not a soul in California who would turn down a box seat to the Super Bowl, but even more so for Meghan. The LA Rams are her home team and they were playing in her hometown. Meghan's always been quite sporty and loves attending big events like Wimbledon and the US Open, so the Super Bowl would ordinarily be right up her alley, more so than it would be for Eugenie, an unnamed source said. The unnamed source also claimed that it's possible for Markle to be avoiding the limelight after she was criticized over her lucrative deals with Netflix and Spotify. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex signed multi-year deals with both platforms, but they have not released new projects in the past couple of months. However, the publication seemingly put all the blame on Markle even though Prince Harry also signed a deal. She's got all these multi-million-dollar deals with big brands, but no one's seen any actual content yet, the unnamed source said. However, it is important to note that Prince Harry and Markle have two projects lined up for Netflix. The Duke of Sussex is working on a documentary on the Invictus Games, while Markle is producing an animated show called The Pearl. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are also expected to release new podcast content on Spotify. Meanwhile, body language expert Jesus Enrique Roses weighs in on Markle's decision to skip the Super Bowl 2 weeks ago. On his YouTube channel, he said that Markle's decision may have been more deliberate than what royal fans think. The fact that Meghan did not attend also doesn't make sense with her personality type. There must be a solid intention behind that. These kinds of behavioral contradictions must have an intention behind them. A change in behavior always has a reason why, he said. Roses added that Markle's decision may have something to do with Prince Harry's diminishing popularity in the United Kingdom. This appearance is used to give the idea that Harry wants to adapt to American life, and he's like any other American. If Meghan had come to the game, she's the American anchor of the couple, so it would have looked like she was bringing Harry with her. That would have looked like a passive action on his part. If Harry goes on his own, then it gives the impression that he actually cares about country music, apple pie, and NASCAR, he added. According to the body language expert, Princess Eugenie joined Prince Harry at the Super Bowl to show that he still has links to the United Kingdom. After all, the royal family resides there. That is also part of the message, to not make it look like Harry cut all ties with everyone on the other side of the pond. Because the other option would have been going with a friend, he said. Roses also said that Markle's absence suggests that she could be up to something. And it's only a matter of time before the public knows what she's going to do next. Reflecting on the Sussexes' desire for privacy, the biographer explained, it's not that they want to disappear or not be seen. It's simply that they want to choose what they keep private and what they share with the world. The author added, who can forget Meghan saying, it's not enough to survive, you have to thrive, and I think this is the time where they're thriving and they want to show the world how they're doing it. Mr. Scobie and his co-author Carolyn Durand have just released an updated version of their book, Finding Freedom, which takes a look at the latest developments in the life of Harry and Meghan since they stepped down as senior members of the royal family. One of the main topics in the additional chapter of the book is Harry and Meghan's bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey in March. The book reveals that despite it being one of the most explosive interviews of her career, Oprah only had a weekend to prepare for her chat with the Sussexes. Finding Freedom also claims that Prince William was furious that family matters were discussed in the public domain during the interview. Following the death of Prince Philip, Harry booked a one-way ticket to the UK as he hoped his grandfather's funeral would also be an opportunity to come together with his family, according to the book. The authors wrote, there was a feeling that this trip might also present an opportunity to come together and talk without the filter of staff as go-betweens, a number of whom the Sussexes had come to discover were behind many of the media leaks they dealt with as working royals.